Come on, baby. Let's go. We're live. We're live. We're live. God, beautiful. Okay, let's do this. Let's fire this thing on up. Let's get it. All right, let's get after it. I had a very, very long and lengthy fight with TD Ameritrade today. We still have our relationship intact. I was up about $1,200, and then they completely wiped it on me. So we'll get into it a little bit. Let me give people some time to get in here. I know it's 1 o'clock on a Friday, so people probably aren't trying to trade, but there are opportunities today. So I'm looking at some Tesla puts. Looks like we're reversing a little bit. I'm looking at some NVIDIA puts. Still haven't tapped this low of the day mark. I think we're going to do that, but this is a nice little bullish candle. I've been looking at Bitcoin in comparison recently too, so just kind of hanging out for now. But I had a really tough morning this morning with TD Ameritrade. I was up about, how was that? I was up about $900 on NVIDIA. So this is actually $1,100 more dollars. So I'm up, about $1,000 today. They're going to wash this trade for me because TD Ameritrade absolutely shit the bed this morning. So I'm up 1,000 today. It says I'm down 100, but they're going to wash the trade that they basically hit me out. So just pretend that this is up $1,000 today. I've been fighting with TD all day about what happened. Their program literally glitched this morning, and they screwed me over. So I ended up losing about $1,200 on the trade. But it was a glitch, and we resolved it. So they said give it 24 hours, and they will wash that trade. So it'll be about $1,000 up today. Thank God that actually worked out because I was about to walk away from TD, but here we are. So I'm up about $1,000. I'm looking to push that a little bit more, not too much. Probably just to make this 112 go even or go positive. And then obviously I'm already up 1,000, but just so this looks good on a Good Friday, make myself have a good day. I'm really looking at the SPY right now. I saw a little bit of a spike here, so this kind of looks like a reversal trade. I'm looking at this downtrend. If we can get above this bad boy, I can't imagine that we wouldn't just start reversing a little bit. So if I analyze the daily chart real quick, I still feel like we have a lot of room down. I know this 409.77 is a nice little support line. Not a ton of volume. It looks like we bounced off that line, but I really kind of feel like we could engulf this and go to like 407, 408, 407.50 maybe. That'd be pretty crazy. So I'm looking at this SPX 30-minute chart. So we could start to reverse a little bit here. If it gets above 41.23, we might see some bullish momentum, and this could do a little doji star today. But I'm not going to hold my breath on this. Looks like the 15-minute chart's trying to break out. Same with the 5 minutes. So we'd have some bullish momentum, that's for sure. If this gets above this, I'm going to wait, as always, for the break of the downtrend, and then I'm going to take the retest for the bounce. Not a lot of volume today, so you got to be in and out. But we are breaking that trend, so it's a good sign. NVIDIA, Tesla, how they doing? Tesla and NVIDIA are doing well. Looks like they're going to reverse here. I don't want to play the chop too much, but it does look like we're going to the upside here. Nice little bounce, broke the downtrend. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a retest here, and then I'll take the bounce. So let's load up some SPX calls real quick. Let's get involved. Let's make this a way better day than I had this morning. I'm up $1,000, so I can't be upset, but I'm really pissed off that I missed out on half the day waiting on the phone because TD Ameritrade completely glitched. So I'm looking at 41. Let's go 30s here. They're pretty cheap. About $265. You could make about $200 a contract here if it starts to rip. So I'm going to pull up the SPY. I'm lagging again because, well, I'm on live stream. So I'm looking at this 15-minute chart. Looks like it's trying to break out. It's kind of failing this. I need to see this stay above this trend line in order to be confident in it. So I'll make this a little bit bigger for us to see. Zoom out. Come on, baby. There we go. So I'm going to watch this breakout. I'm going to watch this retest of this downtrend, maybe around this 410.75 mark on the next 5-minute candlestick, which is in about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And then I'm going to take some calls for the upside and hopefully add to my $1,000 day. The problem with what happened with me on the video is I don't know what was happening, but it was saying that I wasn't selling and it was saying that I was buying. I ended up buying some call contracts right here. And at this level, I bought puts. And I was up a shit ton of money on this drop. But for some reason, it kept filling me out and saying that I sold them, but I didn't sell them. I don't know. It was a weird situation. So I was on TD, like pleading my case for so long. So it shows that I'm down $200 on the trade, but I'm actually up $900. So this is about $1,100, $1,119 difference. So I'm up about $1,000, a little over $1,000 on the day, even though it shows down 112. So that'll be corrected by next week, which will be, or by tomorrow, hopefully, or Monday, whatever day the market opens. But I'm trying to add to that $1,000 day, thinking I could probably get to about 1,300 or 1,400 by the end of the day. So be a nice little chunk of change and cash out a 5-figure week between crypto and stocks. Crypto has been just booming. Ethereum is so close to my target price too. I want to sell it 2,700, and hit 2,100 today. I also don't like that this is coming back down, so I don't know if I'm going to take this unless it closes above it, then retest. But this candlestick isn't the best looking one. Oh, I'm tired, and these contracts are really not moving either. It's only a $50 move from here to here. Take a peek in the video because it hasn't yet hit that low of the day mark. I feel like this could be a really good opportunity for the downside, unless this is just now breaking. It just broke down below. Interesting. Could probably take NVIDIA for this downside too. This thing is weak as hell, and it has not yet hit this low of the day mark. This could be that point of attack, but I don't know. I'm probably going to stay away from this because this is a bullish engulfing. So at that point, I feel like that might have hammered in a bottom and it might start heading upwards. Usually in a downtrend, if I see this large spiked green candle, I don't really like to keep continuing play the downside. But in about 10 seconds here and 9 seconds, we'll be able to see what the SPY is going to do on this next candle. It looks like it's going to close above, so I want to see a little red candle to test this 410.75, and then I'll be all in for some call side. There we go. If it goes, I'm just going to stay away from it, but if it comes back down to this level, that's when I will get in. Probably trying to scale in these around 220-ish a piece if I can. That'd be the best case scenario here. I don't want to see it go above this candlestick. That's the issue. If it goes above that, then I missed the call side entry, but would love to see this retest of this downtrend right around this 410.75. And I would take calls from there. It doesn't look like a lot of people are trading today, so at least this late in the day, but I'm still here. One more trade from me, and that's about it. But I figured I should go live since I wasn't on here earlier this morning. Friday's not the best. They're good early morning moves, that's for sure. And it's breaking out. Probably going to stay away from this, honestly. unless we come back down and retest that. But this thing is already moving up a little bit. Not too much. I mean, like $60 a contract, but it looks like we're finally reversing. NVIDIA could be that push up here. I think I'm going to take NVIDIA because it did just retest that and come in there. So let's see what the 265 calls are looking like, because this could push pretty nicely if we can get up there. These 265s are cheap as shit. I'll lose like $75 on this trade if I need to. Above this 264, it could launch. So I'm watching that right now. Might scale into just a small amount, and then I'll average my price down here in a second. Just looking for this. Maybe this test at 263.50 would be pretty cool. Let's see what happens. I'm going to scale into maybe 4 contracts here. Won't be that much capital at risk. It does kind of look like it's starting to curl a little bit, so I'll keep my stop small. But if it bounces off this trend line, could see a nice little jump up to that 265 level, no problem. I got 2 at 45, 2 at 44. I'm assuming that it'll probably hit this and then either bounce or it'll go to low of the day. So it's at 40. Just bounced again. Let's see if I can get up to 10. I'll lose $100 on this. My max. It won't be a lot at risk here. I only have 4 contracts. I'm going to try to get a couple more though. It keeps bouncing at this level, so I have PTSD from trading NVIDIA earlier. So if this goes against me, then that's just God's way of telling me that you should have never gotten into NVIDIA. But I have 6 contracts at 45, down $6 right now. I think my stop loss will be below this line at 263.50, so 30 cents down. 6 contracts. I'll probably stop myself out about $60. So I'll put a stop loss about 35, maybe. We'll see what happens here. See if the market continues to get weak or if this can push. But it looks like off this rip right here, and then it tried to break down again. Here's that downtrend retest. Let's see if we can get above that 264 and start going. It won't be a big payout because it's only 6 contracts. I might get up to 10 and risk $100 here, but I'm just going to be patient for now because these in-the-money contracts can move, and NVIDIA can go crazy. This up to 265, this could be worth over 100, so it'd be about $60 a piece. 6 times 6 is about $330. So I'm just keeping it light, keeping it tight, and that's about all I got. As of right now, there's nothing moving. I'm only up 2% on the trade, $6. Keep in mind I'm up $1,000 today, so just try not to give away gains. It says 100, but obviously we already went through that. Why it says that. Should we go for 10 contracts? I feel like we're kind of bullish. Let me look at the 15-minute on NVIDIA here. I feel like we're trying to reverse. Yeah, I'm going for 10 contracts here. I feel like it's going to push. Although I don't know. This is pretty weak candle. Could start pushing me down too. We didn't hit low of the day yet either, so I'm just gonna sit on 6 for now. I don't know how I feel about this just yet, but could go either way, so there's no volume in it. I'm really hoping it can start pushing towards this 265. I think above this line of 264.15, it'll start going, but that's my target here is this yellow line, right? This is the high I'm looking to break. This is about where I would sell for profit, around this 264.90 level. At that point, I'd probably be up like 40 a contract, which would be pretty decent money off 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So $240 wouldn't be too bad of a trade. That would put me about $1,200 on the day, $1,250. So I'm up 10% on the trade. I should probably buy some more. I forgot how cheap these were. I might buy some more on this crack of this yellow line for the rip up, but if it rejects this one more time, I'll probably just stop myself out. Like 6 times 5 is 30. It looks like it's trying to reject. So I'm going to do 6 times 6. I'll lose 36 bucks or 42 bucks on this. I'll put this at 38. So my stop loss is going to be $6 here. It'll be wait, is that 6? Did I put it at 6? I put it at 7. So I'm going to put it at 6. I'll lose 36 bucks as my max loss on the reversal here. But on the upside, I could be making about 250. So I'll take that risk to reward ratio anytime. Small ass trade, but I'm a little bit hesitant from the glitch that I saw earlier since I lost 1,100 bucks on it. Finally, I fought my way back, so I'm not too upset. But it did take me a lot of time to get there. The only reason I'm in this for the call side is the SPY is ripping. I like that. And I feel like NVIDIA, when you see these big rips like this, nice little hammer candle here, you start to see that push out. So I have two things on my side right now. I just need to get above this 264 20-ish or 264.15. But not seeing a lot of order flow on this over here, so just being patient. Looks like it's trying to fight its way through right now. Having some trouble. But I'm being patient. Could move my stop loss up a little bit if I wanted to. And only lose $30. But on the upside here, it's 6 times. Could probably make a little over $100 or $200 on this trade. Be very small, very, very slow. I'm just looking for that one push, but I don't know if it has enough strength. I think I'm only up like $12, $15 on the trade. I just want to see it get above this yellow line. I'm going to get rid of this one because that was earlier in the day. It's struggling this because of these lines right here, this massive support line. It's using it as resistance right now. If it gets above it, we should see a small squeeze, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Got my stop at 30 bucks. It'd be nice to be down under $100 on this, at least visually, because I know that this is going to be worth $1,100 more here in a second. I wonder if they're going to populate it today or they're going to wait till Monday to fix that trade for me. I caught this entire downside in NVIDIA, and for some reason it glitched and told me I was on the call side. I don't know what happened there, but I got my money back. Usually they don't do that shit, but I think that they saw the order. Yeah, this is going to stop me out. It doesn't have enough strength to get above this, so quick little $30 loss, no big deal. I'll do 6 times 4. I'll do $24 loss here. Doesn't have enough strength. There's no volume in it, so just trying to force what I can. But this did look bullish. That's why I took the NVIDIA trade. Same with the Qs. I don't really know why NVIDIA has no strength, but it's interesting. Usually you'll see this retest and then it go, and it has some volume too. I don't really understand why it's not going. But whatever. Lost 30 bucks on that trade. Hasn't stopped me out yet, but it looks like it's going to. So I'll be down about 145 on here, so I'll be up about 900 in total on the day. I don't really understand why the fuck this is just curling down like this. Just no strength, I guess. Whatever. Small loss, down 148 on this, but like I said, about up 900 on the day after they fix that trade. So keeping small losses, looking for some sort of movement, not seeing much. Tesla's cooking. $148, did we take it? I don't really know how I feel about the SPY, but NVIDIA is dying. I mean, this looks like it's headed down to this low of the day and then maybe spiking far below that. Let me get a daily. I might have to reassess this because this could be actually a pretty good downside play now that it lost that level. It could go down to 260. That would be nuts. What's it at right now? 263? Let me look at these 262.50s real quick. They're probably so cheap. on the put side of NVIDIA. Up to 56 cents. I'm going to stop playing the garbage ass ones and play like 265s. I'll go in the monies on these because they're 200. These will probably move a little bit better. Damn, this thing is dying. All because it didn't hit low of the day either. I'm glad I stopped out, but this thing has room all the way down to this 260 level. There's a ton of volume coming in right now too. You got to be careful of that low of the day mark. That's usually where it gets a little feisty. 163 to 235. I hate these low volume days, but just trying to find one good trade for you guys. I can't really see too much. SPY is coming down. That's a nice little red candle. We could retest this and then bounce, so that'd be pretty decent. I don't know if that's going to happen. We can test it out. Let me look for one bounce on the SPX. If it doesn't work out, then NVIDIA downside looks probably like to be the best play. See if we can get one scalp bounce on this. I'll do the 4130s. Looking for this test. I don't think there's enough volume for this actually. Like just nowhere, honestly. These did get up to 500. I doubt that it gets up to this new high. Let's look at the SPY real quick. Yeah, it's kind of rejected. He's got down to what, 250? I just got one at 3. I think that this is probably going to go against me. I don't know if I would follow me on this trade. I think NVIDIA might be one of the better trades. If I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to get over there. It did just double bottom that low of the day. It hit a low of the day by 2 cents and then bounced. So be careful on NVIDIA, but it does have room down to 230 or 260. I'm in one of these. I might end up buying more. The reason for this is this Bollinger Band or this downtrend breakout with this nice little downside consolidation. Now we got this candlestick happening. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like 410.75 and then a breakout. But this does look like it has a good opportunity to go the other way. If it starts breaking down below this downtrend again, then I will be out. Probably lose about $100 on the trade, but I might mitigate my risk and keep it at like 60. This candle is going to tell us everything. If it goes all the way below this line, then it's bearish. Looking like it's going to go that way, but 410.99, 411 on the time and sales, 411.02. We got some buyers here. They're pushing it right back down. I might go for one more contract and keep the stop loss small. This could push up to 5, no problem, if we start breaking out. So let me go one more contract here. Be a nice $400 trade if I can get filled. Looks like this thing could push up to 412. That's what I'm seeing right now. If we can get some volume, this nice little volume candlestick down here, if we can get one more push, I think it would go right up to this Bollinger Band test, and we would see some nice rippage. Got to keep the stop small, though. Now that I'm in two contracts obviously adds up on the SPX, so I might lose $90-some on this trade. I'll go 55 stop and a 60 stop. It's got to stay above 411 and I won't get hit. But not looking hot. I think I might be forcing some trades. There's literally no volume in here. I was looking for at least one push, but I don't know if I'm going to get it, and I'm lagging like a motherfucker. I might just have to keep my gains on the day and walk away, honestly. There's just nothing going on. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get stopped out already. Holy shit, that was fast. I'm lagging like crazy, too. All right. I think I'm just gonna call it on the day. Just join you looking to short SPY. I was actually trying to play the bounce here on the SPX. I got 2 contracts at 3. I have my stop at 55, so I'll lose about $100 on the trade. I've been having a big problem with TD Ameritrade today, so I think that's just my way of chalking it up. I am up after this trade. I'll be up about $800 on the day. I know it says down 213, but this trade is actually up 900. For those just joining, I had a little bit of a battle with them today, so that's my day. I was fighting with TD Ameritrade all morning. I'm still up $800 on the day, so I can't be upset. But I did waste a lot of my morning on the phone. So let's see if this trade plays out. If it stops me out, I'll probably stop the stream because this is just watching paint dry. It's gonna stop me out though because this is looking ugly. It lost that 411 level. Looks like the weakness is still here, and there we go. I'm lagging like a motherfucker somehow. And somehow it stopped me out at 250 when it wasn't even at 250. TD Ameritrade is just messing up today. I think I need to just walk away. I'm down 243 on this right now, but they're going to fix this trade, so I'm probably up. It's going to be 900 plus this. I think it's about a $780 day I'm up right now. But as of right now, I'm just going to walk away, and if I take any more trades, I probably shouldn't do it on live stream because it is so laggy. But you guys enjoy your weekend. There wasn't too many people on this thing, but got out for a $50 scalp. Good shit, Winthorpe. If anything, you could see a bounce at this level. NVIDIA also looks like it has that room down at 260 that I saw, but looks like things are just settling down, so it's not worth too much of my time. And I'm pretty upset with TD Ameritrade, so I don't want to just keep giving them commission money. So you guys have a great weekend. It was a great week. Tomorrow we'll come back, or not tomorrow, Monday we'll come back with some good energy and we'll have an even better week. Earnings kick off next week, so there's going to be a lot of volatility, and I can't wait to actually take advantage of some of that because we won't have to watch these 45 minutes to 3 hours worth of chop anymore. So next week's going to be huge, and I can't wait to get after it with you guys. So you guys enjoy your weekend and let me know if you need anything.